Hello and welcome to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. So we are going to check in, and check-in is now in the Gran Destino Tower. A few years back that did change the check-in spot. We will show you where it used to be, but this entire tower is very gorgeous and we're excited to walk in.
Yeah, this is a brand new tower that was just built in 2019, so we're very excited to explore and see what this resort has to offer.
This resort has so much to offer, and it is actually a moderate resort, but it, in my opinion, could very well be a deluxe styled resort. So it feels like you're getting a deluxe style resort for the price of a moderate, which we love. There's so much to see and do at this resort. This resort was built in 1997 originally, but like I said earlier, where I am right now, Gran Destino Tower was built in 2019.
Here is your friendly reminder from your pal Jared to check in through the Walt Disney World Experience app. Once you check in through the app or through the website, you're going to be able to check in mobily and head to your room and avoid lines just like this one, because as you can see, the check-in line right now is very long. So Coronado Springs is a convention-style resort, so you are going to notice plenty of spaces to charge your phone or your computer and just sit about, do all sorts of business. Miranda's fully showing this off. And there is absolutely gorgeous paneling in here, I'm not gonna lie.
There is, and something that I personally love about this resort is that the styling of it is very elegant, very elevated. It has all of those unique architecture textures inspired by Spain, of course. Another reason that I love this resort is that it feels not as Disney, which I almost appreciate. It kind of feels like a little oasis, like a little getaway outside of the overstimulating parks.
So Miranda was mentioning how this resort is very subtly Disney, but I will mention these gorgeous art panels in here are something to behold. As you can see, that's Walt up there with Mickey down below. And you'll notice with a lot of the other paintings around the resort that you can spot some little hidden Mickeys, like this over here with the dandelion. Pretty cool.
Stepping outside of the Gran Destino Tower, there's lots of fun things to do over there. You can play chess over here. There's lots of spaces to sit as well, and it looks like there is a fire pit over there if you walk a little bit more this way. But we are actually heading towards the left to go over to the convention center and show you what the old lobby used to look like. This is a very large resort. There are 3 different villas and the Gran Destino Tower, all wrapping around this beautiful lake. I would like to note that since this is such a large resort, there is an internal bus loop. The only transportation in and out of this resort is through bus, but keeping in mind that that internal bus loop can get very busy with multiple stops either coming in or out of the resort. So we recommend looking into ride shares like minivans or Ubers and things like that to help you during those high peak hours, which are in the mornings, in the evenings, during park close, and during park hopping hours.
Coronado Springs is technically an Animal Kingdom located resort. It's also nearby Blizzard Beach, but in regards to the other theme parks, just note that it is going to be farthest away from the Magic Kingdom. So it's within that other region of property right nearby to Disney's Animal Kingdom and Disney's Blizzard Beach. Something that I personally love about this resort is obviously the views, but that walking bridge over there, which we'll show you in a bit, leads to a very cool restaurant right on the water. And as you can see over there in the distance, you will see the main pool, which is highlighted by an amazing, like, Mayan ruin spot, essentially. So that's pretty cool.
We have made it to El Centro, which is the main spot of where you can shop for merchandise, and you can also grab lots of bites to eat and drinks in here as well. This is the old lobby, but it is recently renovated along with the rest of the resort, and it's absolutely just everything in here is so pretty. I love it. This is the main merchandise location, so let's see what sort of Coronado specific merch there might be. Looks like we have a Coronado mug and cup, got a Coronado t-shirt and tumbler and a wine glass of sorts. Very fun. There's lots of options in here in terms of drinks and snacks as well in the back, and any kind of medicine you might need is where you'll find that as well.
So you might think I'm crazy, but I am actually a Disney fountain / waterfall enthusiast. And this might seem like a lame one, but there's some pretty incredible fountains and waterfalls all over Walt Disney World property, and I personally love it when they're added to some of the resorts, and indoors especially. You can find these at every single Walt Disney World resort, but these little stop-by stands are really great to give you all the information throughout the resort and fun activities for you to do with your entire family and friends and everything else. For example, a nature walk, or you can make s'mores, or you can go to Sangria University, which we will talk about later.
Coming off just to the right of that main gift shop that we were just at, there are more eats and drinks like this lovely quick service option right here. That's where you'll be able to fill up your water bottle for the day before you head off to the parks, grab a bite to eat, all those types of fun things. Right next door is the sports bar and grill, which is really good. I've heard, I have not been yet. And then if you keep on heading down straight, that is where that big giant convention center is, because this is actually a convention center hotel.
Coming out of the main merchandise and eating location, over there on the water is Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Villa del Lago. Villa del Lago is technically the island that it sits on, and we will be getting reservations later on to go eat there. You can join the walk-up wait list for this restaurant through the My Disney Experience app, and so that's what we did. So we will be eating there later. They are known for their sangrias, so I'm very excited to try their sangrias for the first time. They actually have a whole university where you can literally graduate in sangria. Like, how cool is that? All right, continuing on, we are going to showcase our rooms. I'm in a separate building than Jared, and so we're gonna show off both of them, see if they're any different, but I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. For my building, I am in Casitas number 1, so I will be showing that off, and then Jared is actually right over there in Casitas number 3. Let's go find Casitas number 1 for my room. I actually already dropped off my stuff in there to make the filming process a little easier. So this makes it a lot easier to find, which I recommend maybe finding your room before bringing all of your stuff and roaming around the resort, because it is a very large resort and you will get lost, as we both did.
Fountains.
Fountains.
There's more of them.
More fountains, as Jared loves his fountains. It's right here. Okay, I'm already lost. You can use the mobile check-in if you just click unlock your door on your My Disney Experience app. There we go. Oh, here's our room. Welcome to the room. We are here, checked in. All of our stuff is here. There's a Jared and my husband. You still have the 50th coffee. We're doing this on April 1st, but there's still 50th coffee. I'm kind of surprised, but coffee is very important. Down here, you have a mini fridge. You have a lamp. You have a beautiful TV. 2 beds. Coming in to the bathroom, you have these sliding barn doors to separate the bathroom and the bedroom. You have double sinks. You have some H2O products left, not many. You got towels. Let's see what's in this cabinet. Not much, but you got some extra storage. You have storage in here. Closet space, you have extra pillows. You have an ironing board, and I believe that would be the steam iron. Lovely, always need one of those. You have a shower and a toilet.
And you have the Tres Caballeros.
You do, you have that. And these things.
What are
that
these?
If you lift them up, it blinds your eyeballs, because I've already done that.
Can confirm.
It's very bright.
Very bright.
Now we're gonna go see Jared's room, even though I'm pretty sure it's the exact same.
This is more exciting though, because now you get an extensive tour with Jared as your host. So you got to see Miranda's room from Miranda's POV, and now Jared's room from Jared's POV.
There you
And I'm
go.
pretty sure the rooms are exactly the same.
I'm pretty
so
sure
it'll be a
they're-
very quick tour. Very important to use your room key and not your park ticket to get
Correct,
into your room.
I agree.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, Talbot family. Show off your room. It looks the exact same.
It's exactly the same as Miranda's.
Wow.
Minus
Would have
the
never
last one on the
guessed.
TV.
I know.
But, yeah, literally down to everything, including the very blinding lights.
They're on both sides, in case you were
Both
wondering.
sides.
There's also a thermostat. Give me a bed test. I forgot to do a bed test.
Bed test, got it.
And yeah. How is it?
It's a bed.
All right.
So this is a map, and what we learned today after getting lost multiple times around this resort is that maps come in handy, and if you follow the maps, it makes your life easier. So yeah, Miranda was calling me an old man on this video for having a printed out map, but guess what? And guess who found his room easier than Miranda did? The one with the map.
You know what also has a map? The app.
Okay, well, either way,
I also didn't look at that up. So, you know, be a Jared.
be a Jared.
Coming out of Jared's room, we are going to head over to a couple of the different pools. We're heading over to the Casitas pool, which is where our central pool is, and then there are 2 other pools at the other villas, and then there is the main pool. But let's show you first the Casitas pool. This is one of the smaller pools. This is the Casitas Villas pool. It's definitely on the smaller side, but it is an option here if you want to hang out over here. But there are other pools throughout the resort as well.
So we are walking across the bridges, and there are 3 bridges, which makes sense considering that the main restaurant over here is literally called 3 Bridges. You know, hence the bridges. But I wanted to show this off and talk about this real briefly for you guys. We are planning on eating at 3 Bridges here tonight. So once we get some drinks and some food, we'll show that off for you guys and talk about the menu a little bit. But either way, this is sort of the centerpiece main spot of the resort. And what's cool about it is it leads to every section of the resort. Like this bridge over here will lead to your main pool, or the big dig, or the dig site rather. And then this way will bring you right back towards the very front entrance of the resort where Grand Destino Tower is. And as you can see on the right, this is where the casitas are, which is exactly where Miranda and I's rooms are.
We are over here at the main pool area, and as you can see, there is a sand volleyball court. And if you walk over here, you have a Siestas Cantina bar. And then you have the pool, which is open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'll show you just a little bit about that. We will be utilizing the pool as it is very nice and sunny and beautiful out currently. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the Mayan ruin vibe over there. It's just so much fun. I love it. Over here in this area, there is also an arcade. There's that sand volleyball that I just showed you. There's the pool bar, the pool itself.
Hot tub.
Hot tub. So much fun activities over here. So many things to do. If you have a whole family, there's a place for everyone.
And the entire pool site, the main pool, is called the dig site. And what's cool about that is obviously, as you can see, the Mayan ruins in the background. It's just incredibly well themed and really immerses you in the entire theming of this resort.
It really does. It puts you very outside of the Disney bubble, in my opinion. It makes it just like a whole little oasis. Over here, there is that arcade that I was talking about. You got some ping pong tables, which I will not be doing because I don't sport in any sort of fashion. I will fail at that. And you also have a playground back here behind the big Mayan ruin tower.
That apparently this is for kids only.
No.
So,
well, I agree. Yeah, I think there's a age restriction over here.
Also, you know, I'm not an expert, but I don't think you can actually climb the whole pyramid over there.
No, don't climb the
like
pyramid.
That one fun guy at Epcot that one time decided to try
that one
out.
time in the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's for views, not for climbing.
Don't climb it. As we've said, we are going to show you 3 Bridges Bar and Grill later on tonight, and then we are also going to head over to Dahlia Lounge to maybe grab a drink and to show you a little bit more about the lounge options that are here. And that is actually up top of Grand Destino Tower, and we're very excited for all of it, so we will show all of that to you in just a moment. We are over here at the Dahlia Lounge to grab a few drinks before we head on over to dinner.
Guys, this is important. You can see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge from this rooftop.
You can. Let's go show them. There's a great view right now because it's nearing sunset hours, so it's absolutely gorgeous outside. Yep, you can see. Oh, it's so beautiful. Right on over there, you can see Hollywood Studios, Epcot. You can see Epcot Ball. You can see the Swan and Dolphin. You can see Blizzard Beach right there. What? Oh my gosh, you can see Animal Kingdom's Everest over there. Wow. Absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. Beautiful views. So beautiful.
Incredible.
Look at the views. You can see for miles and miles and miles.
not one of those jokes. The truth is, this might be my favorite rooftop bar on Disney property.
This is a beautiful view, truly, and I'm very excited to see Dahlia Lounge. Dahlia Lounge, as much of this resort, it is inspired by a short film that was released in 2008. It was actually created by Walt. This short film was created in the 1940s and it never officially finished until 2008 because it was interrupted by the lovely World War II.
Roy Disney's son specifically brought it back to life and recreated it and released it.
Yeah, they released it.
So
it's called Destino. Cool. You can see it on YouTube. It's about a 7-minute cute little short film, and that's many of the inspirations of this resort. And it's really cool because Walt Disney, he didn't get to see this short film fully release, and so it's kind of fun that there's a whole tower built off of a lovely little short film. You'll see a lot of those details here, especially in the Dahlia Lounge. There's bell towers everywhere, there's dandelions, all those sorts of things. And it's really cool to see how one piece of a short film, a short little history in Disney, became a whole resort. This is a really cute short film. If you ever have the opportunity to watch it on YouTube, I really enjoy it. It's lovely, and it's really beautiful up here for one. And they also have Destino playing on the TV. Now that's really cool.
So I have to say, these little lights up here kind of look like fireworks, and I'm sort of obsessed with them.
I mean, they do look like fireworks, but they're actually dandelions.
Dandelions, that makes more sense. Ignore me, but the point still remains, beautiful lights.
They are beautiful.
Adds to the magic.
They do. It does really immerse you into a very creative feel. You also have like dandelions going up this pole right here, and it's just truly beautiful in here. We are here over at Three Bridges Bar and Grill for dinner, and we're very excited. We're going to take very short clips, just kind of give you an overall view of this restaurant. We do have other members in our party, so we don't want to be rude and disrespectful of them.
And mostly, we want to do a full review of this restaurant eventually, so expect that eventually on the YouTube channel. But for now, we're just going to show you a few quick clips. Also, just be aware, this is walk-up only, and the walk-up list does get extremely busy.
Agreed.
For example, right now it's about 6:30, and it's about a 90 minutes walk-up wait.
Yes, so if you want to get into this restaurant, definitely join that walk-up wait list on your My Disney Experience app. And as soon as you possibly can, as soon as you kind of want to gauge your party's dining time. Also,
and it opens at 4:30.
It does. You mentioned that we are going to eventually do a full review of this restaurant. I think we should do a full review on the Sangria University so we can graduate in Sangria.
Well, you know what? Yeah. We got plenty of time to film plenty more videos.
Aside from the Sangria University, this restaurant in particular is known for its waterfront views, and it's also known for its amazing shareable appetizer options. As you can see on the back of the menu, there are lots of sangria options, as well as specialty cocktails, wine options, beer, hard cider, and hard seltzers, and there's also zero-proof cocktails as well. To start off, I grabbed the sangria flight for $22, and I started with the sparkling sangria, which was lovely. Then I went in with the rosé, which was, it was questionable for some reason. It wasn't my favorite. Then I went into the red, which was surprisingly really good. I really enjoyed this one. I thought I was not going to love it as much. And then I went in with the white, which was not my favorite, but it was really refreshing. It had a great lemon flavor. Overall, really, really good sangria flight. For our appetizers, we grabbed the house-made guacamole, the roasted corn dip, and the warm cheese dip. All were absolutely delicious, full of flavor, so good. I highly recommend if you ever have a chance to go to Three Bridges to grab these appetizers. For my entree, I grabbed the braised pork tacos, which were absolutely delicious. Had a little bit of a kick. Had some crisp from that crispy slaw, and that marinated fruit gave it a very fresh component that I really enjoyed. Overall, it was delicious. We also grabbed the Three Bridges signature burger for $20, and that burger was not only delicious and juicy and packed with so much flavor, but the smoked paprika fries were absolutely so delicious. Everybody at the table was obsessed with them.
This resort has so much to offer. It's absolutely incredible. One, this resort is gorgeous. Two, it's ginormous. There's lots to do, and it's for the fraction of the cost because it's a moderate resort, but it really should be a deluxe resort for the amount that you get here.
Yeah, honestly, one of the things that I've taken away from touring the grounds here, I have been to Coronado Springs just once before, but this is the first time I've really explored the entire resort. And I was just telling Miranda how this resort specifically, I believe, should be offered at a deluxe price.
I agree.
So, being that it is a moderate and you get what you're getting here between gorgeous grounds, really great restaurants, unique offerings, we tried to show it off all to you guys.
Yep.
Between the rooms and the entire grounds, Grand Destino Tower, of course, but also we got to experience Dahlia Lounge, and we did Three Rivers last night.
Yeah.
So we've really got to
Which was great, by the way.
It was.
It was delicious. All of those appetizers, those drinks, everything was phenomenal there, and the views were also beautiful as well.
Yeah, and that's why we are in different clothes, because believe it or not, it's the next day.
It
but
is
that's
the next day.
That's the beauty of this resort tour, is we got to stay here again. Thankful to Disney for that. But you know, being able to show off everything that there is to offer and actually get to stay here, so we have that perspective, I think was an added bonus. And frankly, I'm extremely impressed.
I know, same.
So if you want to stay at an amazing resort like this, check out our friends over at Mickey Travels, because that is a diamond level vacation planner agency, Disney travel destinations specifically, and they can plan, book, and do everything for you for your Disney trip, and book your resort stay, book your dining reservations, and everything in between. Definitely go check them out over at Mickey Travels. And if you want to see some of our content, of course, head over to the blog. But Mickey Blog is also all over social media, between Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that fun jazz.
All that fun jazz. Well, my name's Miranda.
My name's Jared.
We'll see you later.